Assalamu alaikum. I am Ariba Jalal. My roll number is BP1650038. I am going to discuss about the drug Artemether. So first of all, we have to discuss about its introduction. Artemether are indicated for the treatment of acute uncomplicated malarial infection due to Plasmodium falciparum in patients of 5 kg body weight and above. They have been shown to be effective in geographical regions where the resistance to chloroquine has been reported. It should not be used to treat severe malaria or to prevent malaria. For rational and irrational use, Artemether is an antimalarial agent used to treat acute uncomplicated malaria. It is administered in combination with lumefantrine for improved efficacy. For irrational use, inappropriate use of Artemether was high among patients with Plasmodium falciparum and non-malaria patients. It should not be used as malaria prophylaxis and cautiously used in pregnant women and infants. For adverse reaction in adults, the most common adverse reaction are headache, anorexia, dizziness, asthenia, and myalgia. In children, they are pyrexia, cough, vomiting, and headache. Now we are going to discuss about its dose. For uncomplicated and severe falciparum malaria, the recommended dose is 3.2 mg per kg on day 1, followed by 1.6 mg per kg for daily follow-up to 7 days. For children, it should not be scaled appropriately as recommended in the manufacturer's international product information. For renal failure patient, no dose adjustment is necessary. For hepatic insufficiency, no data is available. For pregnant women, the dose are the World Health Organization currently advises against the use of Artemether in the first trimester of pregnancy, unless it is life-saving situation where other drugs are not suitable. So alternative drug treatment are unsuitable in pregnancy. Brand name with prices. So we have different brand name and manufacturer. First of all, we have 2-mether. The manufacturer is Imco Pharmaceutical Laboratories. Elmiter Elson Pharmaceuticals and Ermifin is Shazel's Pharmaceuticals are the manufacturers. For drug-drug interaction of Artemether, CYP3A4 inhibitor used cautiously due to potential for QT prolongation. Mefloquine, it is used immediately before treatment. Monitor for decreased efficacy of Artemether tablet and encourage food consumption. Hormonal contraceptives interaction is effectiveness may be reduced. Use an additional method of birth control. Antiretroviral use cautiously due to potential for QT prolongation, loss of antiviral efficacy or loss of antimalarial efficacy of Artemether tablet. CYP2D6 substrate, monitor for adverse reaction and potential QT prolongation. For alternative of Artemether, we have chloroquine is a first choice of drug for empirical therapy in all cases of malaria when type is not confirmed. The treatment of malaria caused by Plasmodium vivax include chloroquine and primaquine, while artesunate and sulfadoxine is recommended for the treatment of malaria caused by Plasmodium falciparum. However, ATC Artemether plus lumefantrine should only be administered in confirmed cases of Plasmodium falciparum malaria. So now we are going to discuss our case study. A 60 years old patient was transferred to the hospital with a history of intermittent high fever, abdominal pain, confusion for 3 days. He had anorexia, malaise and myalgia. He had no past history of malaria and has no travel to a malarial endemic area. On examination, he was drowsy and temperature was 1 or 2 degrees Fahrenheit. Mild itches and conjunctival suffusion were present, but no neck stiffness. His pulse was 100 bpm and BP was 110 per 70 mmHg. There were bilateral basal crepitations in the lungs. For abdominal examination revealed 2 cm hepatomegaly and suprapubic tenderness. Spleen was not palpable, regressoid, abdominal rapid breathing. Patient received IV broad spectrum antibiotic as for septicemia as he held neutrophil leukocytosis and moderately filled full pus cells in urine. His blood glucose remained persistently below 2.2 millimolar per liter. Fever with rigorous confusion, hypoglycemia, and absence of neck stiffness led to the clinical suspicion of cerebral malaria. Thick and thin blood films showed Plasmodium falciparum in its ring stage. So, we are going to discuss about the soap notes of this case study. So, objective is on physical examination, there is a drowsiness but no neck stiffness. There is a abdominal hepatomegaly and suprapubic tenderness. Spleen was not palpable. There is a regressoid abdominal rapid breathing. For laboratory diagnosis, we have CBC. Blood sugar was 1.5 millimolar per liter and blood urea was 65 milligram per dl. Serum creatinine was 2 and ECG was normal. CT scan for X-ray, CT scan brain and chest X-ray was normal. Abdominal ultrasound, bilateral staghorn calculi, mild hepatomegaly but no splenomegaly. Uh, Blood film of this case study was in which Plasmodium falciparum in its ring stage. For assessment, Plasmodium falciparum cause severe illness leading to complication as cerebral malaria. Cerebral malaria presenting as an acute febrile illness with severe hypoglycemia, thrombocytopenia, hepatic and renal impairment, acidosis, and development of ARDS as a life-threatening complication. Hypoglycemia in cerebral malaria is well known and contribute to nervous system dysfunction and residual neurological effects in the survivor. Treatment with quinine, which stimulates pancreatic beta cell, is balanced by a reduced sensitivity to insulin. This tends to occur after the first 24 hours of the treatment, whereas malaria-related hypoglycemia is often present before the treatment is initiated. On the basis of data and history of patient diagnosed as cerebral malaria. Now we discussed about our plan. The patient received IV quinine and IV 10% glucose infusion and an additional supportive care. The current malarial treatment guidelines include artemisinin compound as a first-line therapy as they are highly effective. Artemether intramuscular 3.2 mg per kg. Now we're going to discuss about our note artemether based combination therapy ACT for falciparum infection in adults and children of weight greater than 5 kg. It is an oral therapy. As the patient developed respiratory distress, he was managed in the ICU and ventilated for 72 hours. He steadily improved and was discharged after 14 days. Thank you.